Hello, Santa Rosa Academy. I'm Dr. Robert Hennings, Executive Director. Welcome to a new episode of Rangers Connect. Today I'd like to address the character trait of sensitivity. Sensitivity is the ability to carefully use your body's senses so that you better respond to the people and situations in your life. In the human body, the 5 senses are used to help us stay aware of our surroundings, enjoy things like delicious food and the aroma of fragrant orange blossoms and the dazzling beauty of an evening sunset, and to warn us of danger. Our senses help us not only to survive, but to thrive in life. Imagine walking barefoot through a lush green grass lawn and you step on a sticker. When this happens, a nerve senses pain. It sends that urgent signal to the brain so that the body can respond quickly and appropriately. A sensitive person also uses the 5 senses of the body to learn about the people and the situations around them in order to have helpful and kind responses. 5 examples come to mind as ways to make good use of your senses and to be a good citizen with others. Listen carefully to others. One of the best ways to connect with others is to listen carefully. It helps to give you a clear idea of what they are feeling and possibly what they need. Next, watch their body language. The body itself can give you signs or messages of how a person is really feeling. The expression on their face alone can show you that they are hurting or if they are sad, if they are happy, and so much more. Another way is to pay attention to their tone of voice. Does their voice sound excited? Does it sound angry? Does it sound sad? How a person's voice sounds can tell you a lot about how they are feeling. Another great ability we have is to combine our senses to imagine ourselves in another person's situation. Some call it putting yourself in another person's shoes. Taken literally, it's a funny expression, but it is meant to imagine what it would be like to be that person and give an idea of what they may be feeling, what they may be thinking, and what they may be needing. Lastly, the most important way we can use our senses is to show that we care. Whether you spend time listening and comforting a friend who is feeling sad, or perhaps you are helping someone who is injured or sick, or maybe you went out of your way to be kind to someone who is upset. Showing that we care, being sensitive, is another way we can show respect. Sensitivity to others helps us to assess their needs. It shows us how we can use our kindness to help them feel better. Have you ever noticed someone in need or someone who is hurting and no one stopped to help or to ask what was wrong? Can you imagine what it was like for that person, what they must have felt? The more that people are sensitive to others and act in kindness, the better we can influence others to do the same, and the better we can make our neighborhoods and communities into places where people work together to help each other for the good of everyone.